Hello, my name is Carmelo Rosario. I am doing my personal narrative speech. As you can see, I'm dressed in a collared shirt, slacks, belt, business casual. I'm just trying to make some adjustments to the screen person myself. Oh shit. Hell. Definitely not that guy. Definitely not that guy. I am trying to find my speech. Okay, this is not my speech. So I'm gonna put you on. Hello, sorry about the delay. I found my speech. Let me get into it. The quote I have is, "Growing up is losing some illusions in order to acquire others," by Virginia Woolf. When I read that quote by Virginia Woolf, I felt in a way that goes deeper than just some poetic saying where we're snapping our fingers. I don't know if you guys ever been to a poetry place where instead of clapping they just snap their fingers because it was the line was good. For a lot of people, growing up is a slow process, but for me, growing up happened faster than I wanted it, faster than most kids ever had to deal with. When you bounce from house to house, foster home to group home, you learn the world of illusions you had as a child don't always match up to the real ones you have to deal with. When I was young, I had the delusion that family meant stability. I thought everyone grew up in one house with a nice yard, two parents, and maybe an annoying family member at your house every day that just was more like a brother or sister. It's almost like stuff that you saw in a sitcom of Fresh Prince or any of those good shows that we all love to watch, like Modern Family. But my experience wasn't like that. I had the sense my experience, it was just going through a new environment over and over again. I learned how to move quickly, not get too comfortable, and it's more because I knew everything and anything can change just like that. When you lose that first illusion, it hurts, and honestly, losing it forces you to grow. Before you're ready to, maybe even when you're ready to acquire a new one, you lost it, and you were just forced to replace it. But even with all that instability, something unexpected happened. What Woolf would call a new illusion. But to me, I wasn't growing new illusions. I was growing survival tools. I learned that I had to rely on myself. I learned how to read people very quick. And I learned to learn lessons fast and not repeat the same mistakes over. I learned lessons you weren't supposed to learn as a child. And it pushed me forward. As I got older, I realized those experiences shaped the way I see responsibilities, relationships, and personal growth. This is the sole reason of why I stay committed to the people I care about now. It's probably one of the reasons why I coach and work in the field that I do now. When you grow up without consistency, you start to try to create consistency for other people. Maybe other people that you see, especially kids, that you see or remind you of your younger self. Coaching basketball is one of the biggest full circle parts of my life. I see kids dealing with life's pressures and problems. I'm here to give them advice and guidance because I know that they're losing their illusions to grow new ones that maybe they weren't ready to grow. I know some of them don't come from stable homes like I did. I might not tell them my whole story, but I think they understand that I do understand them, and I believe in them. That brings you back to Wolf's quote, saying, growing up is losing some illusions. When you lose something, you might just lose it to replace it with something better, which is what the part of acquiring others comes from. Or you just see it different through a different lens than you did as a child as you do as an adult now. My new illusions are just illusions for me anymore. I outgrown the old ones. I grew to make for room for people I care about, the family I built, for the people around me, for the kids I try to inspire every day, to show people that your life isn't defined by what you don't have, but what's in front of you. When I read Wolf's quote now, I don't hear sadness. I really hear the truth. I hear growth. I hear her saying it's okay to outgrow the ideas you started with, because the beliefs you gain from the struggles, responsibilities, and maturity carry on to the next stage, to the person you're destined to be, and grow that next branch and illusion. Growing up didn't give the illusion most people had, but it gave me strength, perspective, and purpose. To me, that's more worth than anything I've lost. So I acquired the new ones, and I love it. Thank you.